How is it going, everyone? I want to highlight some physical PlayStation game deals in this video. What I legitimately think was the best game deal of the entire year. If I look back in all of the deals I covered, I really do think the deal on Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater has been the best deal, given the quality level of the game, given how recently the game came out. And the deal is now available directly on Amazon as of the recording of this video. It is available on GameStop as well, but I know a lot of you guys just want to do your game buying on Amazon, so I will highlight that, and we've got a bunch of other good deals to go over. Some on Amazon, a couple on GameStop, a Best Buy deal as well, so we'll get to all of those as well. But right off the top, Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater available right now as of the recording of this video on Amazon for $25. It is available for $25 at GameStop as well, but if you have Amazon Prime and you just want to get it via Amazon, which I'm sure a lot of you guys do, it's available directly on Amazon, and this deal is ridiculous. I get that, you know, it's a game that I wasn't expecting to hold up in price forever, but was I expecting it to get down to $25 this quickly? Absolutely, absolutely not. I thought it might have hit, you know, $40, $45 as the basement price point for it. I even thought that when Best Buy had it for $50 during the early Black Friday deals, I was like, hey, that's a pretty decent deal. I don't see Delta Snake Eater going much cheaper. And, yeah, I was obviously incredibly wrong about that, as it got down to $30 at Walmart, and then it just started dropping in price even more. And I don't think it's gonna get much cheaper than $25, but who knows? Obviously, I was wrong about how cheap this game was gonna get initially, but as far as the quality level of the game goes, man, Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater is phenomenal. I think the game is tremendous. It stays true to the original while also adding some quality of life improvements, but still being that original experience that if you played it back in the day, you will absolutely feel at home. And MGS3, I often say, is one of the greatest video games of all time. I put it in the pantheon of the greatest games of all time, and I think the game is fantastic. How it tells its story in this singular mission, but it's done so well, and the gameplay to it is fantastic. The final boss fight is tremendous. The Snake Eater song lives rent-free in my head. It's an outstanding game, and yes, I get the criticism of it being, you know, a 15-hour long game, and the idea of spending $70 on a 15-hour long game, that might not be for everyone. However, I was of the mindset that Snake Eater is such a good game that I'm gonna go back and play through this game for years and years, and I'm gonna get the hours of playtime. But I get it. A lot of people play one game, play it one time, and then they're done with it, which is totally fine. But $25 for Delta Snake Eater, I think it's a great deal, and again, can't say enough good things about it. And if you've never played a Metal Gear game, by the way, Snake Eater is a perfectly fine place to start. It's a prequel to Metal Gear Solid 1, and hopefully they decide to remake Metal Gear Solid 1 as well. That would be tremendous. But yeah, $25 on Delta Snake Eater, obviously a fantastic deal there. Then we've got some other deals on Amazon. Digimon Story Time Stranger is available once again for $49.99. The first DLC came out, and unfortunately, my thoughts about the DLC and what I thought Bandai Namco could have done seem to be happening, and at least the first episode was kind of a thrown together cash grab DLC. You see this happen a lot, especially with DLCs that are pre-sold for games. Guys, be careful about that with games coming out with deluxe editions with DLC. You've seen it with the Assassin's Creed Shadows DLC. I know they ended up baking it into the game as a pre-order bonus, but Digimon Stories DLC as well. And this is happening a lot when they don't have the incentive of trying really hard with the DLC, since they're pre-selling it to you with the original game, with the deluxe edition. So I'm just, it's a trend that I'm not really liking, and unfortunately, I thought they built so much goodwill with this game, with the original release, that it's a bummer that the DLC, at least the first episode, hasn't been received all too well. But Digimon Story Time Stranger itself is a fantastic game. Does it have its issues? Absolutely, but as far as a Digimon game goes, it's so well done. The turn-based combat system is great. The core narrative is incredibly strong. So many Digimon, so many evolution paths, and the way they do it, I think, is great. Some of the side content is terrible, but, you know, it is what it is as far as that's concerned. Overall, I would score the game like an 8 out of 10. I thought it was great, and you're talking about 40 to 50 hour long game here. It's excellent. I highly recommend that. I'd be remiss if I don't mention Dragon Age the Veilguard being down to $7.99. Alright, the game is terrible. Take your laugh at it. It being a year from release and already down to $8. I mean, it got added to PlayStation Plus like 6 months after release, I believe it was, so not too surprising. But Yeah, an absolute disaster. I think this is a game that people can learn a lot from as far as promotion of a video game, but nevertheless, $7.99 on that. Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance Standard Edition is 70% off for $17.99. Excellent deal on this, even though it wasn't my cup of tea. I didn't enjoy it as much as a lot of other people, but guess what? A lot of people had this as a truly great JRPG, and they loved it. A lot of depth to its turn-based combat system as well, and if you're into the whole monster collecting gimmick, you're probably going to enjoy it, and $18 is a really good price. 2 playable story routes as well. Pretty good on that end. And then I did want to give a mention to Metaphor ReFantazio. It's 53% off for $33. I hate how they've desecrated the box art of this game with, like, the Game of the Year logos on it. Like, come on, man. Metaphor is great from an art style standpoint. Do we have to desecrate the box art of it? But nevertheless, it is what it is. Metaphor as a game, I think, is tremendous. I think it's an incredible turn-based JRPG. I love the story. I love the characters. The soundtrack is phenomenal. I have a bunch of those tracks downloaded on my phone from this game, and yeah, it's a great game. Obviously, very lengthy and very much does follow the calendar style that these games are kind of known for at this point, you know, Persona as well, but $33 on that, good deal as well. Want to give a shout out to Unicorn Overlord, which is down to $25. This is available on PlayStation Plus Extra, but Unicorn Overlord is an awesome tactical JRPG done by Vanillaware, which Vanillaware, I think, is one of the best studios on the planet right now as far as their consistency and their games. Unicorn Overlord and 13 Sentinels were both tremendous games, and Unicorn Overlord for $25 is a great pickup. Highly recommend that. Great art style. The story isn't blowaway, but it's pretty good. You know, definitely not at the level of 13 Sentinels, but a good game nonetheless. Definitely recommend that. Couple of deals from GameStop as well. Monster Hunter Wilds is down to $25. That's a pretty good deal given that this is a game that's going to get your perpetual updates as well and ultimately an expansion. Could you wait for the Wilds Complete Edition to eventually come out? Yeah, but that'll probably be something you can pick up in like 2028 at a discounted price point, or 2027 at the earliest. But nonetheless, $25 on that, I think, is a pretty good deal. And I didn't even hate it as much as a lot of other people. And I get it, a lot of that is for the technical aspects of the game, which hopefully will get better. But content-wise, I thought it was like a fine game. I thought, you know, it's Monster Hunter. You kind of know what you're getting yourself into as far as that's concerned. Next up, we do have Assassin's Creed Shadows at $30. Look, I don't think this game is terrible. I think it's serviceable. The narrative is terrible. The characters are atrocious, but the open world is fun to explore, and the setting is great. I mean, we've been wanting a feudal Japan Assassin's Creed for years. Unfortunately, it's not at the level that I was hoping for. I've been wanting a feudal Japan Assassin's Creed since like 2011, but nonetheless, well, it definitely wasn't living up to 14 years of hype and build-up from, you know, how I imagine it in my head, but still a decent time, and yeah, I'm ready to move on from the Shadows debacle, and then, you know, get to something else. And then lastly, I do want to give a shout to Battlefield 6, which is available for $40. Yes, it was down to $30 during Black Friday. If you missed out on it, it is what it is, but I still think 40 bucks is a pretty good buy for a game that just came out back in October and was received fairly well. Not a big competitive multiplayer shooter guy these days. I don't even have PlayStation Plus right now, so yeah, if I do want to jump back into BF6, I'll have to sign up for PS Plus, or I have it on PC as well. And yeah, dude, it's an enjoyable game. It's just at this stage of my life, I don't know how many competitive multiplayer games I'm gonna play, but I know a lot of you guys are into them, so more power to you. $40, and hey, you know, you'll get something out of your PS Plus subscription by playing an online game as well, so there's that element too. That's gonna do it for me. Again, a lot of great deals available right now. The MGS Delta Snake Eater deal is absolutely fantastic. Highly recommend that, but a lot of other good stuff available. Links in the description box below. If you buy anything from Amazon or Best Buy, we do get an affiliate kickback, which is much appreciated. That's gonna do it for me. All your thoughts down below. As always, thank you for watching. Sound off down below, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.